Do you guys know how in the past, right? So many women, females, whatever, made this big fuss as far as having men to pay more attention to who they are as a woman, right? So in the past, women have always been complaining about how men are just so fueled by the physical, right? It's all about how they can sleep with us. It's all about how, our bodies are. It's all about how we can turn them on in very sexual ways. And it's never been about who I am as a woman. It's never about my character. It's never about my mind. It's never about um what my aspirations are, what my motivations are, what I'm built up, what I'm made of, right? There's always been this big complaint in the past about how men are dogs. You guys have no discipline. Um and now we're starting to see this increase, if you will, of men giving women exactly what they've been begging for, exactly what they've been asking for, which is for me to see you for who you are, what you're made of, what you have to offer. And we knew not, we knew not what we were truly asking for, because the most scariest thing that a lot of women of today, the females, I should say, because we got to make the distinctions, right? We already know females are in more abundance than women, right? The scariest thing that a lot of these females have to deal with and face is the fact that men are doing exactly that. They are looking at who you are, what you're about, what you stand for, what your mind is, what your personality is, what your beliefs are, what you stand on, what you support. Men are doing exactly that. And that's the scariest shit ever. We knew not what we asked for. See, now men don't give a damn about that ass, though. Hold. We're starting to see that men are not really getting caught up in the physicalities alone, the aesthetic alone. Now, again, we're not going to be disingenuous and act like it doesn't matter. It does. However, now men are doing what we've been asking for, which is to see me first, respect me first, not for my body, not for what you are visualizing doing to me sexually, but who I am as a woman. And baby, have we fucked up by asking that? Because now we're dealing with men that are doing that and they don't want nothing to do with you. Nothing at all. Again, are men visual creatures? Absolutely. I don't think that'll ever change. That's nature. However, what we're starting to notice is more and more men practicing sexual discipline. They're no longer being led by their erection. Men now have to establish some kind of connection before the erection. If I don't feel as though you are in the same type of energy as me, we're not vibing, I can't relate to you, you are not moldable, coachable, teachable, respectable, respectful, I don't want anything to do with you. And ladies, while we have been begging for men to see us for who we are and not just my ass, I'm more than just my ass, I'm more than just sex. Why these men so sexually driven? Why these men? Now they're seeing you for exactly who you are. And that was the scariest thing that you could have ever asked for a man to do, because let's be real, a lot of the females out here today, you guys, that was the key weapon, right? That was the key weapon that they were utilizing in an attempt to distract men from their true motives and intentions. That was the key weapon that these females were using to manipulate and control. But I can't do that anymore because now you're looking at me. What the fuck? I cannot try to cloud your judgment. I cannot try to get you to bend to my will, so on and so forth, because now you're paying attention to who I am as a woman, not just the aesthetic. That's scary. And do y'all know how many men are out there today? Like, look, and trust me, y'all already know my platform is majority beautiful Black men. They're coming to their little big sis and they telling me all the tea, all the scoop. They're like, Danica, and I told y'all this in the previous dope discussion. Danica, I don't even trip off of sex like that no more. Thank you, Theo. And shout out to you for being a channel member. I don't even trip off of sex like that no more. Is it important? Yeah, but I've noticed that I need to establish some kind of genuine connection with a woman first. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna say your name, brother, but I do remember you you messaging me. It was this brother that messaged me and he said, Danica, you know, I was with this young lady. She was beautiful. She had a nice body and everything, and you know, we were vibing. But he said I couldn't get past the fact that she could not offer me anything mentally. She could not stimulate me mentally. So whenever the conversation would go into more of a serious topic, right? To where I can kind of gauge, you know, the depths of her mind, or I can kind of get a feel for, you know, who she is and how she thinks and, you know, how she would handle or conduct herself in certain scenarios. I really couldn't grasp it because she really couldn't go there within the conversation. And he told me, I remember one day we were, you know, vibing and, you know, having a good time, relaxing and chilling. And it got to a point to where it was leading up to something physical. Right. And I know, and he told me not to make this into a dope discussion. So I did it because I mean, I can understand how it could be embarrassing. I wasn't gonna use your name anyway, brother. Okay. So, you know what I mean? If you're watching, that was a while ago. So maybe he's not, I don't know. But he was like, you know, it was leading into something sexual, but because he just kept referring back to how mentally shallow she was, you know, and he kept going back to how he really couldn't connect with her on that level as far as having a stimulating conversation or anything of that sort. He was like, D, like, I've never had that happen to me before, but I couldn't keep it up. Like it's that bad, right? Right. He was like, D, I mean, yeah, she looked good and everything. And yeah, that ass, like look, my brothers be talking to their little big sis. But he said he kept going back to how I'm gonna put it plain, dumb. He was like, the bitch was dumb. I really couldn't have a very intellectual, stimulating conversation with her. And it was just like, I kept thinking about, well, I can't connect with her like that though. And he said it was shriveling. You know what I'm saying? And again, I can understand how they can be embarrassed. And it's like, well, I just wanted your insight on it because, you don't have to turn into adult discussion, but what's going on. And I was having to tell my brother, like, that's normal. That's fine. That just means that you have evolved so much so as a man that you need more than just the physical in order to be stimulated, sexually. And that makes you a mature man. Like, it was nothing wrong with that. But you guys, y'all have no idea how many other guys are out there probably having the same type of dilemmas, running into the same type of problems, to where it's like, yeah, sex is cool. And yeah, I am visual and I like for a woman to be attractive and, stimulate me physically. But if it does not progress toward something deeper or something more, I kind of don't want it. And that is what is happening today. And can I tell you, ladies, right, how these men are making us how to step our games up in ways that we could have never imagined. And I believe that by these men developing, evolving, maturing, and growing into these men that are actually men and not little boys, not males, not dogs, not lustful Larrys, but men. It is going to be extremely intimidating and excruciating for a lot of y'all females, because you're not going to be able to really stimulate a man outside of sex. See, we've been begging for so long for men to see us outside of just our aesthetic. I need a man not to just be all thirsty for me. I need a man not to just think of me as a piece of meat. I need a man to really try to get to know me. And what you ladies are starting to realize by these men, again, evolving, growing, maturing, you're starting to realize, damn, bitch, I didn't have anything outside of that. So again, it's going to force a lot of you ladies out there to step your game up, and I'm proud about it. I'm glad about it. Because what it's going to do is force us to dig deeper and reach deeper within ourselves, to really tap into our genuine female nature, not the GMO female nature, but the genuine female nature, to ask ourselves, what do I offer to a man? What do I have that is complementary to a man outside of just sex? A lot of y'all thought that y'all wanted a man to just see you for you, until you figured out you don't have anything. You ain't got it. What is he getting to know? That's scary. And a lot of us are also figuring out that men are starting to dwindle down as far as them entertaining us, approach us, date us, get into relationships, because they actually are now paying attention to you. Not that ass. That's cute. But what are you about? Because ass comes a dime a dozen. Pretty bitches come a dime a dozen, but who are you? What can you do for me? How can you add on in a positive way to my life to make it easier? Not just help me to bust a nut. Again, I can do that on my own. What can you offer me as a woman that would be complementary to me as a man outside of that ass? And a lot of us are left shaking in our boots because we don't know. We don't have shit. This is scary. Men no longer care about how you look like that. That's no longer the deciding factor. Oh, she look good, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and no, it's like that's how you get into the door. Yeah, you look good, so you can sit at my table. But what are you bringing to my table? That's a whole bar. Please let it marinate. Yeah, your looks got you a seat at the table, but what are you bringing to my table? And a lot of us are like, well, I mean, me. I mean, do you see me? Hold on. But I thought that you were trying to get away from men just looking at you like a piece of meat. That was the whole complaint for years. Oh, men are just dogs. All they want to do is fuck. All they want to do is smash. All they want to do is. So now you're sitting at the table and I'm asking you, what more do you have to offer me? Because again, you begged me. Thank you, Eugene. I'm going to get to y'all in a second. Again, you begged me to see you for more than that. Now I'm asking you, what more do you got? What more do you have? And you like, well, I'm cute. That goes back to that ass. Well, I look good. Again, that goes back to sex. What do you have to offer? Because you told me not to pay attention to that. And we don't know. We do not know. And can I say this, you guys? Because we're going to get into it today, baby. When these men are pulling up, disciplined as fuck, sexually, money-wise, right? Men are pulling up now, sexually disciplined, financially disciplined, emotionally disciplined, mentally disciplined. Men are pulling up equipped. This is what y'all asked for. Can't even handle that shit. Intimidate like a motherfucker. And what's crazy is this. This is what I want to get into. When a man pulls up when a man pulls up sexually disciplined, especially, do y'all know what y'all want to hop to first? He gay. He must be gay. What? Wait. But this whole time you've been telling me that I should practice sexual discipline and I should want to connect with a woman outside of just sex. And now that I'm doing that, now I don't get up for that shit. Now I'm gay. The insults start coming in because you intimidated. Because you're insecure. Well, damn, all I had to offer was my ass. What he mean? Why he not getting up? Why he not being moved? That shit don't move me. The insults come. Let's move on to the men being more financially disciplined. That's what y'all asked for, ladies. Y'all asked for this. Now he not just coming through willy-nilly with his wallet. Now what you gonna say? He must be broke. You see, you must be a broke ass nigga. Because if you had some money, then hold on, baby. That's what you asked me to be. You asked me to get to know you. You ask for a new and improved, more mature, disciplined man. You getting that, baby. But what we're realizing is I'm not able to get over on these type of men that I've been begging for. A lot of these females out here today, let's be real. And if you're a queen, a goddess, a woman, I'm not talking about you, sis. But I'm gonna be real. You're not in abundance. So we gotta address the quote unquote collective. When it comes to these females, okay, a lot of them really don't have a lot that they're able to offer to a man. They don't. And so we're saying that we want this type of man, but when we get those type of men, we can't handle them because we do not possess certain traits and qualities as women in order to meet that type of man where he's at. Are y'all following me? So you'll end up running that man off intentionally or unintentionally. Let's get into it. We can hit 500. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for pulling up with me. All right, hold on. Thank you, Steve, for becoming a new channel member. I appreciate you. Thank you, Theo, for becoming a channel member. Big shout out to you. And also a big shout out to you for your super chat. He says, this is what I love most about foreign women. They're rich in the world. They have amazing personalities and love listening to them. When I hear Western women talking, Lord have mercy, they inspire me to use my passport. Lord have mercy. Here go Theo. Here go Theo. Y'all, it's raining outside. And so I hope it don't interfere with our connection. We should be good, though. But this is what happens, though, Theo. A lot of the women, females, you got to make the distinction, right? A lot of these females, they cannot handle a man actually coming equipped with the discipline. They can't handle a mature man, a man that knows how to disconnect from just the sex, disconnect from just the lustful nature, the lustful lower nature of a man. You guys know how to turn it off. And what they're coming to realize, a lot of these females, is damn, I'm not able to get over and manipulate and control a man like I need to by way of him being so disciplined. See, we beg for mature, grounded men. But when we get that, we realize he's way too mentally equipped for us. He's way too advanced. Way too advanced. He's going to be able to see whatever strategies I'm trying to use, manipulation tactics I'm trying to use, finesse tactics. He's going to be able to see through too much. This is why they either intentionally sabotage or unintentionally sabotage. Let's get into the intentional. Some of you guys are so sharp. Let's be real. Some of you guys are so sharp with your insight. You being able to just peep game, right? That the women will become extremely intimidated by you. And because she's not used to your caliber of man, she'll start to shy away and pull back. Is this the unintentional? Did I say intentional or unintentional? I don't remember, but let's go into the unintentional. So she will shy away and pull back from you if you are a very sharp-witted man, a very knowledgeable man. You're very quick on your toes as far as being able to analyze a woman and analyze a situation for what it really is. We in strong. Y'all, it's clowning out here. I hope my connection ain't bad. It look like it's good though. Thank you, TR baby. I appreciate you. So by you guys out there peeping game and seeing how these women are up front, she doesn't know how to really interact with you the way that she needs to. She won't know how to carry a conversation with you. She won't know how to respond to you. She won't know how to address you. She won't even know how to approach you. She won't know how to try to turn anything around on you in an attempt to get anything out of you. And so by default, by her not being able to read you or figure you out or respond to you, relate to you, whatever the case is, she'll bow out. Either she'll bow out or you'll be so turned off by her, right? You'll be so turned off by her failure to be responsive to whatever the conversation is, or whatever the occasion calls for, that you'll just be like, oh yeah, I don't feel like we're compatible. And so by default, you'll pull away from her. Even if she was interested. She can very well be into you, but because she's intimidated by you and her not being able to really, get in on a conversation or connect with you or, carry a conversation, whatever the case is, she has no choice. You leave her no choice but to just go about her little way. Because again, I'm not used to no real discipline, man. I'm not used to a mature man. I'm not used to a wise man. I'm not used to a man that knows how to carry himself as a mature male, an adult. I'm just used to being able to flop my ass around, bat my eyelashes at him, and get my way. While at the same time complaining about him just being distracted, if you will, or enticed by my body, by my ass, by my looks. Right? It's very contradictory when it comes to that with a lot of these females. It's like, well, I don't want a man to just view me as a piece of meat, but at the same time, when a man is not viewing you that way, you get so intimidated, but that you go back to wanting him to view you as a piece of meat because that's all that you have to really use as leverage in a relationship or in an attempt to get access. So which one is it? Do you want men to really genuinely respect you and see you for who you are, or you don't? Because a lot of y'all, if men really sat down and started to analyze these females for who they are, not their body, not their looks, not their beauty, but who they are, a lot of y'all will be left in the dust. You would have no choice but to just sit your ass down and eat your food. You wouldn't have any choice. But that's what a lot of them are running into today, which is why they are unintentionally getting passed up, even if they wanted that man. Because I'm not able to figure him out or connect with him or talk to him or vibe with him, by default, I gotta go. Even if I wanted you. We can hit 600. Y'all like the video. Let me say this as well. Do y'all know how many females I've listened to to where it was like they really, really, really liked this guy, but he was so above their pay grade, if you will, whether that been the way that he carried himself, his business endeavors, his mindset, his intelligence, his circles. You know, he was just so above her. He was just so out of her league. But she really wanted him and she really desired to have a relationship with him, but she just could not keep up. And that man ends up ghosting her or just, you know, kind of backing away from her to the point to where she finds herself chasing up behind him. She finds herself in this constant mode of trying to, you know, get back into his good graces, but he's already checked out. Like, man, I really liked him. He was so dope. He was so amazing. He had this going on for his business. He made this type of money. He was so smart. He was so this. He was so that. So that happens too. So it's not just women get intimidated by these type of men. They can also be extremely turned on and intrigued by these type of men. But because she really doesn't know or have much to offer that man in return or in exchange, she misses out and she loses out. And a lot of the time, ladies, it's because we are not doing that inner work and that self-work on ourselves as women in order to measure up and qualify for the men that we are asking for. Right? We'll be out here like, yeah, I need me a man that is sophisticated, right? I need me a man that's educated. I need me a man that's a boss. I need me a man that make this kind of money, that looks this type of way. But the issue is when we bump into him, we are not his equal. We are not his reflection. You can't keep up with him. You don't even know the vocabulary. Right? It's like, I don't know what the fuck that means, but girl, he's just so smart. Girl, but we're not doing anything in an attempt to level ourselves up in order to qualify for that type of man. These men these days are so disciplined and so focused on the woman to the point to where if he feels like you're too beneath him, right? He won't even give you the time of day. Hear me out. Hear me out. Thank you, Confessions. Who else was that? Solomon, I appreciate it. I'll read that in a second. Y'all, this $5.94 ain't gonna do. $600. Y'all like the video, should be unsubscribed, y'all. Okay. We all know that men are natural teachers and leaders. Right? So men don't mind them being smarter, more wise, more educated, more intelligent than their women. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. He's there to teach you and guide you and lead you anyway. However, it's levels. However, if a man encounters a female to where she's just not grasping what he's trying to put down, what he's trying to teach, the message that he's trying to convey, he will have no choice but to bow out gracefully. He'll either ghost you or you'll find yourself, ladies, in some type of homegirl zone, right? Y'all know how we have the friend zone for the guys. Well, the men will put you in the homegirl zone, if that. Yeah, I don't mind teaching a woman, but I need a woman that's smart enough to be taught. See, it takes even a certain type of intelligence. It still takes a certain level of intelligence in order to be taught. So if I'm telling you, hey sis, 2 + 2 = 4. And now I keep telling you this every day, 2 + 2 = 4, 2 + 2 = 4. It gets to a point to where I need you to be able to retain that information. And so when I ask you next time, what is 2 plus 2? Off the rip, you say 4. But some of y'all, right? So just unequipped. A man could constantly tell you every day 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. And he's thinking, okay, this should be internalized now. This should be downloaded now. She should know that what this is. She should know the mathematics. He'll come to y'all, okay, all right, baby, I need you to go ahead and put that 2 plus 2 together, and then go ahead and put whatever that's supposed to be up there. What you mean? What you talking about, 2 plus 2? Yeah, 2 plus 2, go ahead and put whatever that amount is on the table. Remember, I taught you like 2 plus, I've been telling you 2 plus 2. So go ahead, whatever that equals to, put that on the table. 2 plus, bitch, you disqualified. So either way, you can be disqualified off the strength of Kim and you laughing that serious of you not being able to retain the information, you not being able to be properly taught. Because here's the thing, ladies, when it comes to the relationships, men need a woman to be able to add on to, in order to make his life easier. Let me break this down. So when a man pulls up, right? He already has his ducks in a row. This is what a lot of my brothers are on these days, right? A lot of my brothers, they are getting their finances together, their careers together, their business together. Everything is being smoothed out. They're building upon strong, sturdy, steady foundations. So when they pull up to a woman, they're looking for a woman to be of assistance and make his life easier and more enjoyable. Yes, I have all of this already laid out. I have all of this already handled. I can do this by myself. I can do this on my own. However, if I'm looking to get with a young lady, I need her to be able to take on certain duties and responsibilities to make whatever I'm doing more easier, more enjoyable, lighten my load, smooth things out even more for me, make it better. So when a man pulls up, he already has his 2 plus 2 is 4. He already has his 4 plus 4 is 8. And he's been juggling all of this by himself, doing all the calculations by himself. He's doing it. So when he pulls up to a woman, he's like, look, baby, I've been doing the 2 plus 2 equals 4 by myself. The 4 plus 4 equals 8 by myself. Now I'm looking for a woman, that I can share this with, that can make this process of calculating things and sorting things out a little easier for me. Yeah, I can do it by myself, but I would like for my woman to do that so I can go out and get the 3 plus 3 equals 6. So I can keep on adding on. Please follow me, y'all. And y'all better give us 602 likes. Yeah, I've been juggling, the 2 plus 2, 4. But I'm trying to get to the 8 plus 8 equals 16. And I feel like with the right woman on my team that will be able to maintain and sustain what I've already added up, I can go out there and get more. Are you following me? Please follow me. So when he brings you into his universe, he needs you to already know, okay, 2 plus 2, 4, got that for him. Okay, 4 plus 4, 8, got that for him. Now he's out there getting more numbers to add on, instead of having to juggle it all by himself. Can he do it? Yes. He's been doing it. But if I'm going to have a woman to come into my life, she better be adding on in more positive ways to make this easier for me so I can go add on more to the foundation. Please follow me. See, y'all ask for more disciplined men. This is what they come with. They come with responsibilities for that ass. It's not no free ride, baby. What you thought? I'm out here working hard to add on more. I need you to I need you to help smooth this out for me. That's your purpose, to be of assistance. If you're not gonna do that, what the fuck I need you for? This is what men are doing now. They're not just saying, "Oh, well, you got a nice ass and a pretty face in a small way, so you know you can just come on. I can add you to my list. I can add you to my list of duties and responsibilities on top of me having to add on, making my load heavier, but I mean that ass though. No. And that's what a lot of females have been doing. Men have been pulling up like, okay, can you handle the 2 + 2 = 4 for me? And the 4 + 4 = 8 for me? Because I see that 5 + 5 over there. I'm trying to go get that and make that 10. Women are like, I ain't doing all of that. If you was a real man, you'll be able to carry your own 8, carry your own 4. The fuck? Well, again, what do I need you for then? If you're still going to be out here requiring me to add on more to the foundation, on top of adding you to the foundation, and you're dead weight, the fuck is this? And so many of us were just so accustomed to men being like, well, you know, you should just add me onto the foundation as dead weight because, you know, I look cute in my ass though, and I'm fuckable. That's dead. Didn't I tell you in the previous dope discussion that shit was dead? No, we're not doing that anymore. And so y'all are getting weeded out because you're not adding on in a positive way. You're adding on as far as being dead weight. More shit I gotta carry, bag lady. See, real women, we understand this. The authentic women, not the real women, we understand, okay, if a man is doing all of this to add on to my life in a positive way, yeah, I gotta lighten that load and make that easier for him. Because it's a privilege for me to be here. It's an honor for me to even be in the presence of this type of man. To have this type of man taking care of me, providing for me, protecting me. I better make myself of service. See, we already get that, ladies. We're here. But the females, they didn't know that when they asked for more disciplined men, that was going to require them to be better women. That's scary. I did not think that. I did not add that up. And we're getting weeded out left and right because y'all are getting the very men that you asked for. You wanted men to step up to the plate, to be providers, to be protectors, to be leaders. Well, a big chunk of that is men being more disciplined. And part of me being more disciplined is looking at you and figuring you out. So y'all are getting weeded out unintentionally. Even if you want the man, you can't handle the man. You can't keep the man. You can't relate to the man. You can't add on in positive ways to the man. He's turned off by you, or you just feel so intimidated, you just got to shrivel up and go. Let's get into the intentional. Some of y'all are so threatened. Hear me out, baby. Some of y'all are extremely threatened by these disciplined men. that is not enticed by your ass and your body and your deep throat and your big lips and your pretty face and your small way. Bitch, please. Some of y'all are so threatened because you realize that you met your match. Here's the thing, you guys. A lot of these females, we feel like we're smarter than you. I can outsmart a man. Even the most wisest man, even the most intelligent man, I can outsmart you. I'm that slick. You won't even know. You won't see me coming. We'll try that shit on CEOs. It don't matter. Men, doctorates, I don't give a fuck. I can still outsmart you. Yeah, you can use your big words and have your fancy cars and your bank accounts and your businesses and your assets. Nigga, please. But when it comes to these disciplined men, because y'all gotta understand when it takes a certain level of wisdom, intelligence, the whole nine in order to have that discipline. When it comes to these disciplined men, we're pulling up to them like, yeah, I can outsmart him, and we can't. Again, you see the play. You see the play before it's played. You know how to challenge me and combat me before I even can throw it out there. And it's like, oh my God. Okay. Yeah. He figured that out. Oh, okay. I see what he's saying. I see where he's trying to go. I see what he's doing. And do y'all know these females will intentionally fuck some shit up because she really can't handle you? I was supposed to be in control here. What are you doing? And see, here's the next catch to it, you guys. When it comes to these disciplined men, like I said, it already takes a certain level of intelligence and wisdom, masculinity, the whole nine. When it comes to these type of men, you guys already know I can get a woman in check. It don't matter the caliber of woman. I can take a pass me chick. I can take a real women's. I can take a female. I can take a queen. I can take a goddess. I can take a earth. I can take a woman. It doesn't matter. I can get her in line. Period. I can get her in alignment. Y'all know that. You've done it before, countless times. Now, here's the thing: you're not going to waste your time on a female that is not trying. But nonetheless, you could. If you really felt like it, if you wanted to, you could. If you felt like wasting enough time on it, you can get that bitch together, right? And I say that respectfully. Let's just be real, ladies. I'm not talking women, queens, guys. I'm not talking about you. But let's be real. There's a lot of bitches out here. And these men that are operating at a certain level, they already know I can get that bitch together. I can have that bitch into a queen tomorrow. If I felt like it. And so when it comes to these females, you're sizing her up like, huh, that's cute. She think. She thought. And so with every slick remark, you already got a response to it. With every rebuttal, you got a counter to it. And she's like, oh my God. Oh, he's slicker than me. Oh, he always got a response for everything. He know how to just count. And something that you're doing, fellas, you're getting her in check, and she's not used to that. See, part of a man correcting you, and guiding you and molding you and coaching you. That's just a good ass checking. That's it. You know, who gonna check me, boo? Me. And they do that. And some of the times, I'm gonna say all the time, a lot of the times I should say, these females are not used to what a checking feels like. They think checking is, bitch, sit your ass down. Ah, beat your ass, bitch. Who you talking to? I'm the motherfucking man. They think that's checking. You know, as y'all choke the shit out of you, keep playing with me. They think that that's checking. But when it comes to your caliber of man, you ain't gotta do all of that. It's a response. It can be very subtle. It can be very sarcastic. It can be very nonchalant, even. And it still did something to where it was like, oh shit, what was that? That was a check-in. Hold on. That was your ass getting checked. Whoopsie. Get over here. That's what that was, sis. You ain't got that ass checked, is what had happened. Respectfully. So you just never had a respectful check-in. And these females can get so intimidated by that, like, man, girl, I can't figure him out, and I can't call it with him, and I can't, like, he always got something to say back to me, and he always know how to counter me and shut me down. I don't like that. That's what you asked for, though. And so these type of females will intentionally bow out. See, with the unintentional chick, she still wanted you. She just couldn't handle you. And so you rejected her. Or she just couldn't keep up so much that she just felt like, well, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice but to go. I really want to, but I just feel like he's too good for me. I just feel like he's too smart for me. I just don't feel like I measure up. I know a lot of y'all have heard that before. That's the unintentional bow out. But the intentional, it's like, oh yeah, let me just go because you on some bullshit. I can tell you the controlling type. Yeah, I can tell you just always gotta be, the authority figure. I don't need all of that. I already got a daddy. And it's like, nah, you just couldn't handle what a real man felt like. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't handle that. And so you had to try to find something wrong with him when in all actuality, it was you that was out of alignment. You were operating within that genetically modified modern day female energy to where you did not know how to connect with a real man. So you had to reject that real man. You had to eject yourself from dealing with that real man. See, disciplined men, they're already well thought out. They're already calculated. They're already steps in front of you. They really are trying to get to know you for who you are as a woman, as a human being. They are looking at you as a human being first. A lot of females not used to that, y'all. At all. At all. You mean to tell me you're trying to figure out who I am and who I am? How do I react? How do I respond? What are my values? What are my morals? What are my intentions? What are my aspirations? What are my motivations? So you mean to tell me it doesn't matter about my titties? It doesn't matter about my hips. It doesn't matter about my waist. It doesn't matter about my lips. It doesn't matter about how I can twerk real good, which, would kind of feed it into your mind that I know how to ride it. Right? Damn. Oh my God. He must be gay. Right? Oh, damn. My God. He must be broke. Damn, my God. He must be controlling. All of these things start to pop out. All because a lot of these females cannot handle a real masculine, self-disciplined man. We can't. We don't know how to deal with that. So instead, what you are starting to see is more women try to shame men for becoming the men that they've been begging for them to become. We can hit 700. Y'all give us 641 likes. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I'm so grateful that it didn't mess up my connection. Let me not speak too soon though, because it's storming pretty bad outside. What did I see? Thank you, last writer. We got Sloan. Hold on, we got the head honcho Italian Sloan in the building. Last writer says, I'm taking some Lord. I spoke too damn soon. Am I back? Yeah, right when I was talking about, oh, it's storming real bad outside. I hope I ain't speaking too soon. I gotta be careful with the power of my words, y'all. You know, the power of my words, I be manifest some shit that I ain't tried to. Like, okay, then you keep talking about it, we're gonna turn these damn lights off. God dog. God dog. We back, y'all. Damn. I gotta be careful with my damn words. Lord have mercy. Hold on. Let me check my camera zooms. Lord have mercy. I ain't spoke too soon. I was like, it's storming pretty bad, but we back. Last writer said, I'm taking some audio from this one. A woman said it. Okay, and that's fine. Man, I ain't spoke too damn soon. I gotta be careful with the damn power of my damn words, y'all. God, dog. Y'all come back into the building. Y'all come back into the building, y'all. I did. I froze like the damn storm. And it didn't even say it was supposed to storm today. God, dog. This weather here just off the chain. So unpredictable. Thank you, Sloan. He says, hey, Danica, these females are grammar school girls and women as bodies. They don't even know how to take a man and can't make his morning coffee without drama. Us men know everything now. Everything. We don't want them looks, don't matter anymore. Oh, hold on. Y'all come on back into the building. Y'all come on back. I see y'all coming back in. Yeah, the damn storm trying to take us out. But it's all right. We doing our best. We doing our best. Here's the thing, Sloan. So many of these females, you know, they've tried to play on the male nature for so long. And one of the biggest ways and weapons to use as far as playing on a male's nature is by way of your body and how you look and all of that. But now men are becoming more self-disciplined, especially sexually, right? To the point to where you guys are becoming more guarded as far as what you are willing to offer or do or give to a woman. So they don't really know. They haven't developed the skills as far as being able to connect with a man outside of the bedroom, hold a conversation, bounce ideas. They don't know how to do that. All I know how to do is offer you something sexually, offer you something aesthetically, offer you something physically. So they don't know how to be nurturing to a man. They don't know how to cater to a man. Even with something as simple, Sloan, as making a morning cup of coffee without complaining about it. You grown. You know how to make your own coffee. You grown. You why you need me to get up and do stuff for you? I ain't your mama. Right? So because we have been so used to just relying on hold on, there we go. Relying on just the physicality of what we have to offer alone, it's really diminished us and dumbed us down as far as what qualifies us to be with a man. Because once that is taken away and stripped away, men really don't have a lot of use for these females today, right? And so it's not about a man being able to um do things on his own. Yeah, I can do it on my own. But part of you being here as a woman is to lighten my load and make it easier for me. That's part of the perk and benefit that I get. The perk and benefit that I get is having a woman to assist me. Yeah, I can make my own coffee. Yeah, I can cook my own food. Yeah, I can wash my own clothes. I can do all of that. But that's what you're supposed to be doing for me in order to lighten my load, since I am making your life better by upgrading you. Whether that be by me offering you more financial security and stability, whether that be by me offering you protection, whether that be by me leading you and guiding you and teaching you. That's the trade-off. So yeah, all these females try to get into this bag of, well, you're grown and I'm not doing anything for no man when he a grown ass man. I ain't his mama. Well, men could very well flip and turn that around on you and say, well, I'm not your daddy. Right? Because you, ma'am, can get your ass up and clock in somewhere. You, ma'am, can get your ass up, go to the gun range, and figure out how to protect your damn self. You, ma'am, can get your ass up and learn all of these different trades, whatever it may be. Yet you're requiring me to do that for you. All of these things that as a grown-ass woman, you can do for yourself. Right? Right. So what's the difference with me being a man? Hold on, Sloan. What's the difference with me being a man asking for my woman to do things for me that I can quote unquote do by myself as a grown-ass man? What do I need you for? You're out here requiring me to provide for you, protect you, lead you, teach you, love you, fuck you, feed you, the whole nine, and I can't get a cup of coffee like Sloan is talking about without drama. Without somebody saying, you know how to make your own coffee, you know how to make your own food, you know how to do this, you know how to do that. And if we're asking for certain types of men, ladies, Whether that be a self-disciplined man. If you're asking for that type of man, ladies, you gotta know he's coming with requirements. He's coming with standards. He's coming with his eyes open, looking at who you are as a woman. What do I get? What do you offer me? But shout out to Sloan. We appreciate you. Yeah, I can't believe my power. I had just said it. That's why I gotta be careful with my damn words, y'all. Cause I'll be and manifest some shit I ain't try to. I'm like, the whole time I'm thinking about it's storming pretty bad. My light's gonna go off. My light's gonna go off. Oh, man. Damn. I gotta be careful, y'all. I gotta be careful. Lord. I'm a powerful woman, y'all. I gotta be careful with that. But I appreciate y'all for pulling back up. Man, I know we had almost 700. We're gonna get back up there though. Hold on, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like the video so we can get our people back. This damn storm trying to hate on us, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Did it make my other super chats disappear? Thank you, Treehouse. Salute D100. I appreciate you. I know I saw more people, but now it like deleted my stream. Hold on. This damn weather. Hold on. I got Sloan. I'm trying to keep up. I got Sloan. It deleted y'all super chats, y'all. It like deleted the whole chat. That's craziness. That's so messed up. Wow. So I guess when my power went out, it made the whole chat glitch. Now it's gone. That's messed up. Hold on. Big shout out to Marcus. It says, hey, dope discussion fam. Sloan, look in your DM. Nika, love your channel. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, confession. You gave a donation too. It's gone. It like deleted the whole chat. Like all I see is Marcus, Treehouse, and Sloan. They hated it really bad tonight. This damn storm, it didn't want to let y'all be great. It didn't want to let y'all be great. It didn't. It's gone. It's straight up gone. That's crazy. It's gone. But I'll go back and try to read. It's a storm or algorithm. Probably both. But here's the thing, you guys. These a lot of these females, you guys, did not anticipate men really giving them what they asked for as far as paying attention to who they are as a woman. Did not expect that at all. When it comes to a man being disciplined, especially sexually, this is why it's so important for my brothers to have sexual discipline, because that sexual discipline, it is the gateway to everything else. Please hear me out real quick. Eugene, he says, like I said in my original super chat, when I vet a woman, I look at looks first, then I look at attitude. If the attitude is not right, her attraction goes out the window. Ooh, I love that. And so many other men are also doing that, Eugene, and that's scary. But hear me out, you guys. When it comes to men being more sexually disciplined these days, this blocks a lot of these females off from being able to get to you mentally, emotionally, and financially. And it all started with you guys becoming more sexually disciplined. Men being sexually disciplined, it is the key. If I never get a chance, hear me out. If I never get a chance to drop this ass on you like I need to in order to tamper with your mind, get you buttered up, get you eased up, get you real relaxed and open, how can I then get to your wealth, your assets, your money, your fun? How? If I'm not even able to tamper with you in those ways. See, sex is the gateway to me being able to mind fuck you. Sex is the gateway for me being able to emotionally manipulate you because I make you feel so good, baby. You're blinded by that. Thank you, Phineas. I'm a young man, but I've been mistaken for being 5 or 6 years older when talking with women because of the adaptations the modern men has to make compete with, hold on, the dating culture today. Women my age are demons. Lord have mercy. But hear me out though, Phineas. A lot of the men are running into that. See, hold on, just give me a second, Phineas. Give me a second. A lot of women have been demanding for men to finally appreciate them for who they were as humans. But now that men are starting to do that on a more massive, a more massive scale, it's holding a mirror up to the women and letting us see the fact that I'm a fucked up human. I'm entitled. I'm selfish. I'm greedy. I'm manipulative. I'm shallow. I'm hollow. I'm not that bright. We never sat down and analyzed ourselves as humans. Women have never done that. Let me rephrase that. A lot of these females have never done that. Women, we have. Okay, I gotta make the distinctions. Listen, ladies, if this doesn't apply to you, let it fly from you. Okay, but we gotta speak on the quote unquote collective. A lot of these females, they've never had to develop those skills outside of sex appeal, being enticing, the physical. I never had to develop any other skills outside of that because I was so used to men being so dumbed down to the point to where, that's all I had to do. And so I craved a man wanting to get to know me for just who I am. But I really ain't shit though. Thanks again, Sloan. I really ain't shit now that men are actually doing that on a more wider scale. Do you still have men out here that's just like, man, fuck all that ass though. I'm just trying to hit. Yeah, you still got that. However, you're starting to see this increase in men actually requiring more, wanting a deeper connection with a woman, especially as it pertains to relationships. A lot of those guys are just like, yeah, I just want to fuck anyway. I don't really care about, a connection, all that. Those men are not looking to settle down anyway. But the men that are looking to settle down and be married and provide for a family and provide for a woman and take care of a family and all of that, they are absolutely analyzing who the women are that they're dealing with. It goes way deeper than just that ass. And a lot of women are not used to that. I don't know how to get through to a man outside of just sex, outside of just me being a piece of me. I don't know. I don't know how to get a man to open up outside of just using my physical. So now that men are looking beyond that, like Eugene said, yeah, you can get that'll get you in, but I need to establish a connection with who you are as a human being first before we go any further. Now it's like that's a huge problem. That's scaring the shit out of these females because it's like I don't even know who I am as a human. And the more that I sit down and are being required to expose who I am as a human, I realize how fucked up I am as a human. So I can't even handle the men that I've been asking for and craving because I haven't even done the self work on myself in order to meet that type of man where he is. Oh, we fucked up. This is what happens, ladies, when you always point the finger and you never acknowledge your own faults, flaws, and shortcomings. This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't do the self-reflecting. We've been so busy pointing the blame, pointing the finger at men. Men, y'all are dogs. Men, all y'all want to do is sleep around. All y'all want to do is have sex. All y'all want to do is hit and quit. Y'all men, y'all men, y'all men. Y'all not disciplined. Y'all men, y'all men, y'all men. And the whole time while you were pointing the finger, you were not doing your own work. And so when the men took heed to what you were saying, and they're like, okay, maybe we are being a little bit too physical. Maybe we are being a little bit too surface level. Let me go deeper. Let me be more wise. Let me be more selective in the women that I involve myself with and figure out who is she as a human. Well, because we were too busy pointing the fingers and not doing the self-reflecting, now that the men are like, okay, I'm gonna call you on that shit. I'm gonna call you on your bluff. I'm not doing that anymore. What you got? And now we're like, my ass? Bitch, you just complained and said I was a dog and I was shallow and I was a heathen and I was a sexual demon and all kind of things. Because the whole time you were accusing me of just wanting that ass, and now that I'm sitting down and I'm really trying to figure out, okay, what's up? And the first thing coming out your lips is this ass, the very ass that you called me a dog for going after and pursuing it to begin with. What's really going on? And like the guy said earlier, hold on. Like Phineas said earlier, these females, I'm not gonna call them women. These females have been so destructive, so counterproductive, so manipulative to the point to where men were forced to blossom and develop and evolve into new and improved self-disciplined men to protect themselves from these females and their tactics. See, by these females, a lot of them not doing right by these men, y'all made men have to go into this, how can I put this? Go into this cocoon, if you will, and blossom into something more suitable as far as being able to scope out females and their different tactics and strategies that they were using in order to blind and manipulate and control. I had to adapt and adjust. This is what Phineas is talking about. Even the young men, even the younger men are like, damn, I have to be 10 steps ahead of these females that I'm dealing with today, because if I'm not, and if I don't, I'm going to fall victim. I'm going to fall prey to whatever shenanigans they got going on. So now even the young men are having to develop at such a rapid pace and adapt and adjust and evolve. So much so to the point to where women of all different ages are looking at him like, oh, you must be a lot older than that. You must be a lot older than what you are, than what you portray, because the way that you think is so advanced. And it's like, no, I had to do this. I had to step my mental game up. I had to be able to analyze and scope things out to this extent so that I can navigate better. And females did that. Y'all forced all men of all different ages to do this in order to protect themselves from you. So now you're starting to see more and more younger men become more disciplined, more wise, more strategic. I mean, men, different races. Again, we got Sloan. Sloan is Italian. You know, it's men from all different walks of life having to adapt and adjust and evolve in order to be able to maneuver more strategically and more wise when they're dealing with these females of today. Because if you don't, you're going to get finessed, period. This is why Sloan is pulling up like, Nika, we know what's up. Men, we know what's up. We're not dumb. Sloan said in the super chat the other day, he was like, we already know all women want money. That's fine. We already know women act like this, or women want this and women do that. We already know that. We're not dumb. However, I need this in exchange for that. I know you want my money, sis. I know that shit. I know women. That's in all y'all nature. But what do I get? And that's the part that we did not anticipate. We didn't anticipate having to sit down and answer the question of, damn, what do I offer him outside of my ass? What do I offer him outside of cute? Who am I? What am I? That's the scary part. I don't know how to connect with you outside of giving you this ass. That's a problem. And with more and more of you men becoming more disciplined, how am I as a woman going to be able, let me scratch that, not woman. How am I as a female going to be able to get in? When you sit down and you talk to me and you come to realize I'm not getting anything out of you. Wait, so you don't submit? Okay. You don't nurture. Okay. You don't assist. Okay. You don't respect. You emasculate. Oh, hell no. I'm not dealing with you. This is a problem. Men are starting to see us at our core. This is scary. Who are you at your core, man? What are you about at your core? Not the decor. Who are you at your core? I said, yeah, we know that you decorated. Fuck all the decor. Who are you at your core? And we're sitting there like, well, we knew not, fellas, what we were asking for when we told you to be more disciplined. By asking you guys to be more disciplined, we didn't know that we were also requiring ourselves to offer something more outside of just the surface. We didn't know that. Because by you guys being more disciplined, now you're looking for more things of substance. Vagina only goes so far. That throat only goes so far. That ass only goes so far. Your cute face only goes so far. I'm looking at you and I'm realizing there's nothing more to you. And so therefore, I'm not even going to waste my time trying to go the distance because you only go so far. I hope y'all following me. But shout out to you, Phineas. Um, who else did I see? Y'all like the video. I'm sorry that my power went out for a brief second. Knocked us all the way out, y'all. I should have minded my damn business. But yeah, Eugene, that's perfect. You know, you should be looking at the woman's attitude and how she treats you and how she can be complimentary to your life. Yeah, the attraction, you know, as far as her physical, that only goes but so far. What is it going to actually do for your life, though? How is her beauty going to make your life easier? Um, Sloan says, Danica, we know you are the truth. Only female on the internet talking like this. Please don't change. And us men love that you understand what we deal with out here. 99% of females are angry, combative, unattractive, and lazy. I'm in DR. I respect men. Stay in USA. And I know y'all hate for me to go here. Mm. But Sloan is a passport bro. Okay. And so, with that being said, I have to be real and say this. Now, I've said this in previous dope discussions, but I think it's important and only right that we reiterate this. A lot of the men that are like Sloan and exploring different options, going overseas, this, that, and the third, a lot of these men are more disciplined, right? To where that is going to highlight the fact that they are more aware. They are more wise and more strategic in how they conduct themselves and who they entertain, who they choose. And since these men, a lot of my brothers are going overseas and all of that, these men are very well to do and they have a lot to offer a woman. And they are looking for a particular type of woman to be complementary to their lives. And when they are over here in the US of A, although there are plenty of great women here, I gotta make that clear because it is some great women here. The issue is they're not in abundance like that, or they're not easily spotted because you guys are being overshadowed by pass me chicks, right? The pass me chicks are forcing men to go and get their passports, right? But I'm saying all that to say this. These men are operating on a whole different level. They're looking for women that are going to be complimentary and add on to their lives outside of just sex, outside of just the look. And what they're coming to realize is by them being more disciplined, sexually especially, is the fact that, a lot of these females here in America, they really don't know they really don't offer anything outside of just the sex. And I'm already removing that from the table because I'm trying to get to know her as a woman first. This is why a lot of these brothers and men in general are going overseas dealing with different, women, because they're realizing that these women are able to connect with them on more deeper levels than just sex. And I know what y'all would like to say. I know what y'all would like to do. A lot of y'all would like to say, oh, that's bullshit. These men just some horny dogs. They only going overseas so they can fuck. They only going overseas to get some prostitutes. They're only going overseas for sex. They're sex tourists. They're doing X, Y, and Z. And although that could be true for a few of them, but a lot of my passport bros over here, they're on a different type of frequency. They're the type of men that are actually looking for family structure. They're looking for certain family dynamics. They're looking for women to be a particular way and conduct themselves in a particular way. And by them being more disciplined, especially sexually, when they go overseas, they realize, oh, they have more to offer than just sex. These women over here, they know how to conduct themselves within the confines of a relationship. They know their roles. They know how to treat a man. They know how to respect a man. They know how to talk to a man. They know how to do for a man. So they're already showing and proving their value outside of the bedroom off the jump, off the rip. And that is what's having these men to be hooked. Whereas over here in America, a lot of us, I'm going to be real, I know with some great women still here, but we're not in abundance. We got to be real. Shout out to the real women that this does not apply to. However, it's a lot of pass me chicks here. A lot of the females here, it's like, damn, bitch, is that all you got? It's a botch BBL and twerks. All this twerking and jerking and shit. Is that it? Because outside of that, it's attitude. It's I don't need you. I'm strong. I just need the check. That's not what's up. And so these more disciplined men, they're looking for more authentic women. And part of a woman being more authentic is her being able to connect with a man outside of just the bedroom. What are you able to offer and do for me as a man? That's the difference. See, disciplined men, they're thinking entirely outside of the box, literally and figuratively. Okay? They're thinking entirely outside of the box. They're thinking about, would you be a good mother? They're thinking about, would you be a good wife? They're thinking about, would you be a good assistant? They're thinking about, would you be a good business partner? Whatever. They're thinking about, would you be a good homemaker? They're thinking about all of this. All of this is going into the disciplined man. Because here's the thing, you guys. When it comes to the disciplined men, they have things to lose. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh. Yeah. Will you cooperate? Are you teachable? Are you moldable? Are you enjoyable outside of just sex? Can I have a good time with you? On God. Hold on. Oh. Would you cook? Hold on now. I feel y'all. I already know. I'm at it again. Hold on. Oh. They're thinking about all of this because they have things to lose. Hear me out, baby. Hear your little big sister out, baby. See, a lot of us, we're used to dealing with men that ain't got shit. All he has is dick. Let's just be blunt. Let's be real about it. That's it. That's why his first and only objective is to smash anyway. He ain't got nothing. He can't offer you anything. He can't teach you. He can't provide for you. He can't protect you. All I can do is give you this good dick, baby. That's it. Which is why he doesn't mind giving away the joystick to everybody, because that's what he's trying to use to get in good with you. See, a lot of these males, I should say, that we're used to, they are pulling a lot of the same tactics and antics and techniques that we use on other men, on us as women. See, they're in the same boat as you. Whenever you run into a man that is undisciplined, especially sexually, you gotta know this man ain't shit. He ain't got shit to protect. He don't have shit to offer. He ain't about nothing. He ain't building nothing. He has no goals, no vision, no aspiration. And so what he's trying to do is pull a you on you, female. Let me distract her with this good dick. Let me distract her with me giving her these orgasms. Let me distract her with my physical, because I ain't got nothing to offer financially, mentally, with this dick. Oh yeah, I can get into her mind with that. I can get into her emotions with that. But as far as being able to sit down and actually talk and teach, nah. Guide, lead, nah, I ain't got that. I ain't got that. But this dick, though, can distract you real good to the point to where you feel like I maybe one day, someday I could do that for you. See, they're trying to pull a you on you. Hold on. You guilty, King me? King me! Oh! Hold on, y'all. King me, let me find out you've been over here on some like, look, I got this dick. You know, that's about it. King me. Come on now. But see, that's what a male will do if he don't have shit to offer you. You know what I'm saying? But a disciplined man, he actually has things to protect, which is why he's more disciplined in the first place. I'm not just going to allow any old woman to come into my life. I'm not just going to allow any old female to get access to me in particular ways. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's really paying the ultimate attention to detail and attention to who you are and what you are about. Because I got stuff to protect. I can't just let a bunch of rats and snakes up into my universe, up into my circle, my cipher. Oh, hell no. I can't let anybody up into my world. And man on man, is that something that is extremely scary, intimidating, and just mind-boggling. And let me say this to you guys. And y'all, how many likes we got? We better have at least 630 likes. Okay, we got 709 likes. Let me shut my ass up. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Let me say something else, you guys. I gotta drive this home. The irony to it all, as far as men becoming more disciplined in all facets of life, in all areas of life, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, with men becoming more disciplined, because these females are realizing that they really don't have much to offer you. Thank you, LG. I'll read that in a second. Because these females don't really have much to offer you in exchange, you're starting to notice a lot of them trying to get you to revert back into the very surface level, the very animalistic type of nature. Peep game on that. If you guys will peep game, you're starting to notice, due to the rise in more men being men, again, not little boys, not horny little dogs, because of the rise of more men being men, and females starting to realize, damn, I really don't have much to offer or want to offer. Let me get these men to revert back into the dogs, get back into being the lustful Larrys, right? Get back into being very surface level because it's easier for me that way. It doesn't require me to be respectful, submissive, nurturing, loving. It doesn't require me to reciprocate. It doesn't require me to pour back into him. Let me get these men back to the basics because they're evolving too much and too fast. I need you to get back to just looking at my titties and that being enough for you. I need you to get back to me throwing that ass back and you being blinded by the love that you have for my sex. I need you to get back there because by you guys becoming more men, that's requiring me to step my game up and be a woman, and that's too much work. Like somebody said earlier in the super chat, a lot of these females today are lazy. This is why they hate me so much. And they hate women like me so much because we are telling them to step their game up and put in work. We're telling them if you want a man to do X, Y, and Z, you have to do X, Y, and Z. If you want a man to be X, Y, and Z, you have to be X, Y, and Z for him. They don't like that. That's work. That requires me to do something. That requires me to evolve. That requires me to grow, to go outside of my comfort zone. I'm lazy. I don't have time to figure out what a man needs and what I got to do to reciprocate and compliment his life and make his life easier and lighten his load. Fuck that. Hell no. Submission too much fucking work. That requires me to get rid of my damn ego. And I like my ego. That requires me to listen. And I'm the boss. The fuck I listen to a man for? He ain't my daddy. That requires me to respect. And I'll be damned if I bow down to any man. The fuck? That's too much work. So this is why you're starting to notice that the more men are waking up and becoming actual men and not just little lustful Larrys and little horny dogs, women are trying to put y'all right back to sleep. You're starting to see more and more females pop out with porn star quality. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about old ass women. We're not talking about young women in their 20s. No, we're talking about old ass. You should know. Bitch, what are you doing? Like, bitch, I need me a man. See, as you develop and you grow and you evolve, you notice certain things have to be put away. Certain things have to be toned down. Let's even use myself as an example. Now, y'all know your little big sister is getting older and I'm evolving, I'm maturing, I'm growing. Shout out to my husband for allowing me to evolve in my divine time. Right? But in my 20s and everything, yeah, I love to, have very revealing attire, and I love to, show off certain things and all of that. But as I'm maturing, I'm like, look, you can tone that down. You can cover that up. You can still be sexy, but you don't have to do all of that. Because at the end of the day, you do want people to be able to hear what you're saying. You do want people to be able to connect with you on a level that is outside of how you are able to stimulate them sexually. Even though maybe you did not intend for that, right? But let's be real. We're grown. If you are conducting yourself in a particular manner, or if you're presenting yourself in a particular manner, you could be attracting certain attention and energies towards you, even if you don't want that. So yeah, it can be your quote unquote style. But hey, let's do something differently, because at the end of the day, you really do want people to understand you for who you are as a woman, and not just those nice titties. Not just that nice waist, not just that ass, not just those hips, not just those lips, not just, right? But what you're starting to see is women not do what I've done. They're not trying to mature, evolve, and grow and tone down and turn up on the femininity, turn up on the womanhood, turn up on the queen shit. No, they're like, look, fuck all of that, because I don't really have anything to offer a man outside of my titties, outside of my ass, outside of my lips, outside of my waist, outside of my hold on, let me pull it up for you. Let me pull it up. Outside of my botch BBL. Oh. Shit. The fuck? The fuck? I like my botch BBL. That's all I got to offer to a man. The fuck? I ain't trying to cover this up. I need these niggas to be dumbed down so they can be distracted by how much I don't have to offer. Right? Hey, Sister George. So that is what's going on. And that's why I said, unlike myself or young ladies like me, right? To where we start off with a particular way, and as we evolve and we mature and we grow, we start to realize, hold on, maybe I do need to get rid of that. Maybe I need to stop doing that. Maybe I do cover that up. Maybe I need to, you know what I'm saying? Because you're starting to realize I have way more to offer than that. And I want people to be able to connect with me as far as who I am as a human, as a woman, not just me being somebody that is sexually appealing. But these females today, they're realizing, uh-oh, I really don't have anything to offer. So I need to amplify. Hear me up. Hear me out. I need to amplify my sexy. I need to amplify my sex appeal, my qualities, whatever, my sexual nature. Y'all laughing? I'm serious. I need them to look at this BBL, cause the fuck, cause I'm a real woman. Come on, Shia, I'm a real woman, and so, hey, Sister George, and so like I don't want to tone down. I need to turn this shit up. As a matter of fact, I need to really turn this shit up so that I can get these men dumbed down. This is why you're starting to see an increase in more and more females doing the most. Hell, you can even see it online, right? You can see it more and more even online. To where they're starting to pop out like, with just borderline naked for real. Like this whole time, you guys. And again, I understand we all have to mature, we all have to evolve, we all have to grow. Right? But again, you guys, we get to a particular time in our lives, some shit you know better. Some shit you need to stop. You're not in your 20s no more. You're a mother. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is. And so now what you're starting to see is these females, they know better, they're mature, they're old enough, they know what's up, and they're popping out like, fuck all of that. We need to get back to the basics. We need to get these men back dumbed down. Let me be borderline naked so I can tap into, the male nature of, just being animalistic. If I distract him so much with my titties, with my ass, with whatever, then he'll be blinded and distracted by what I'm really coming to do. I hope y'all following me. Let me say this. Put a 1 in the chat if you follow your little big sis. See, they begged for so long for you guys to see them for who they really are. Don't just look at my titties. I'm more than my titties. Don't just look at my ass. I'm more than my ass. Now that you guys are doing it, it's like, look at my titties. Because I don't got nothing else. Okay, I see the ones. How my legs? Yeah, y'all subscribe. Uno. And like I'm saying, you guys, you're seeing older women. I'm talking about women older than me. Older than me. Like, I really don't got nothing to offer like that. But here's the thing, also, you guys, they didn't really expect you guys to mature the way that you guys are. Right? If I can just call you out, hold on, you guys. If I could just call you out and hold you to a standard or hold you to a fire, I can always just deflect and say, well, the reason why I don't do this and I don't do that is because y'all not doing this and y'all not doing that. Well, the reason why I don't do this is because the men, y'all not disciplined enough. Y'all not serious enough. All y'all want to do is fuck. All y'all want to do. And now that you guys are not doing that, it's like, I didn't think that they would really change. I didn't think that they would really evolve and really mature and really grow. Didn't anticipate that. I anticipated me just being able to throw that in your face without really doing the self-work on myself for the time to where you did mature, evolve, and grow, me to actually have to offer you something. Let's get this example, y'all. Thank you, Lee. Let's get this little corny example. And then I got to get up off here. I got to cook. Let's say women or let's say females. We don't want to be disrespectful to the women. Shout out to the women. Let's say females had this bank, right? And they said that in the bank they had $1 million. I have $1 million in this bank as a female. And they made the promise of, hey fellas, if y'all be more disciplined and be more mature and actually become men and start being more providers and more protectors and more leaders and all of that, We'll give y'all access to this $1 million that we got in our bank. For years and years and years and years, men were like, whatever, bitch. Don't y'all want that $1 million? Well, I would give you the $1 million, but all of y'all ain't disciplined enough, and y'all ain't trying to provide, and y'all not trying to protect, and y'all not trying to lead. So that's why you can't get my $1 million. Then one day, men wake up and they say, you know what, y'all? These women been telling us that if we become providers and protectors and leaders and teachers and more disciplined and everything, then we can have access to $1 million. So the men on a mass scale come together and they step their game all the way up, and they start being more disciplined. They start being providers. They start being leaders. They start being teachers, the whole nine. Now the men are like, okay, we're good now. Let's go ahead and open up that bank and give us access to that $1 million. The women like, gulp. Yeah, I mean, you told us in order to qualify for the $1 million, I had to do this. This is I did. We did that. Where's the million? Well, we didn't really think that y'all would ever, really do something different. So, I mean, we really ain't even got the $1 million in there. We was just saying that because y'all thought men would never change. Y'all thought y'all would always be able to point the finger and say, men, well, we would do that, but y'all not doing this and y'all not doing that. And the whole time while you was blaming the men, you were not putting up the money. You didn't even have money in the damn bank. You could have been stacking the money in the bank so that when the men did what you asked, you would have something to offer. But y'all were too busy pointing the finger and too busy complaining. You're not holding up your end of the bargain. I hope y'all were able to follow my corny ass analogy. Give up the money. They don't got it. I was so busy telling you what you need to do. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all. Men are more disciplined, and we didn't plan for that. D Payne says, "Peace, Queen. I missed most of the stream. Gonna catch the playback. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all fast forward through the power glitch." Thank you so much, Lee. Someone actually did that. Some 304 walked into a restaurant in Houston, Texas with nothing on but boots. I forgot the name of the restaurant though. Yeah, they're getting very thirsty because it's not now. It's like, damn, I really don't got nothing but my ass. I don't really got nothing but my sex. I don't really got nothing, so I need me a man. But see, here's the thing: men are like, I need me a woman. Oh, you trying to play with my damn connection? That's my cue to get my ass up out of here. Hold on, y'all. See, we didn't anticipate on men wanting an actual woman in return or in exchange for that. I want me a real man. And men are like, okay, cool. I want me a real, authentic woman, not a real woman. I need me a real, authentic woman, though. And this is the problem. LG says some males will even fake a little beta to make the real women feel a little comfortable because we know they like a man they can control. Then stick and move. Lord have mercy. Y'all are here finessing. Lord have mercy. Help us. Help us. Help us. But let me say this, y'all, before I wrap this up. By you men practicing more self-discipline in all departments, in all areas, whether that be mentally, emotionally, financially, sexually, the whole nine, you guys are sending these females into shock because they did not know that with you guys maturing and evolving in those ways, it was going to require them to develop in certain aspects and in certain areas that they did not develop and they did not work on. So now what they're going to try to do, fellas, is get you to revert back to your very animalistic surface level nature. That way they can get that easy access from you. See, we ask for more disciplined men. We ask for more mature men. We ask for more masculine men. And now that we got that, these men are looking at us and looking to us for us to be a particular type of woman. And we did not anticipate that. And that is scary. So now how do I get you to dumb back down? Be very careful, fellas. I want to leave y'all on this note. I want my brothers to continue to keep your foot on these females' necks. Not literally, okay? Gotta put that out there. She's telling these men to hurt us. No, the fuck, I'm not. Hear me out. When I say that, what I mean by that is this. Continue to hold these females to a standard. Do not budge from that. Do not let these females distract you by way of just the physical alone, sex alone, nothing. Continue to have that discipline about yourself because that is ultimately going to be the key to help us to mature our damn selves, evolve, elevate, and grow as women. Because in order to get access to you, in order to qualify for you, I have to be the woman that is complementary to a man such as yourself. But as long as y'all are just going to be continuously distracted by my ass and my titties and how I look and how good I can suck and fuck, I'll always be able to get over on you, and it'll never bring back that balance that we need in these relationships. Because females will always feel like I have leverage. I have a one up on you because all I have to do is put it on you real good or look real good and you gonna hand it all over. So, fellas, I beg of you, as your little big sister, okay? I'm saying this as your little big sister. Continue to practice discipline, self-discipline in all facets of life, especially sexually, because that is the main avenue that these females go down in an attempt to control you and manipulate and get over and take advantage. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of these how can I put these unequal, unbalanced, toxic, destructive ass relationships. I'm tired of it. And as a woman with a platform such as myself, to where it's a lot of men on here, at least subscribe to me. Now we already know the females watch from the clouds, but my analytics show me that I have a lot of guys that rock with me, that support me. And I'm seeing the development. I'm seeing the evolution. I'm seeing the progress. I'm seeing the changes that you guys are making. And I'm extremely proud of y'all. I just ask of you guys to continue down that path to where you do not continue to be distracted or finessed or tricked out of your spot. Don't do that. Because a lot of these females want you guys to revert back because that's the easiest way to control you and get over on you. And all that is doing, fellas, is creating these unbalanced relationships, these toxic relationships to where men are just done with relationships, done with females, done with women, not even trying to settle down because y'all dealing with these hoes that ain't about shit. So I like that you guys are holding women to a standard. That way you guys can weed out and maneuver through the bad apples and ultimately protect yourself from becoming jaded or becoming scarred or becoming angry or becoming bitter or becoming toxic your damn self dealing with these females. You know, because some of you guys get screwed over so bad that you start to try to become the very type of person that hurt you. So keep this up, fellas. I love this. This is very sexy on y'all. The self-discipline, very sexy. The masculinity, very sexy. The respect level, very sexy. I love that y'all are starting to respect yourself more and demand more out of these females. Make them step their games up in order to have access to you. Not just look good, not just have a nice ass, not just know how to fuck. No. What do you offer me outside of that? Continue to do that, fellas. And I'm telling y'all, by you guys being the leaders, we will have no choice but to follow your direction and get one code. Period. All right. And with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this on up. Again, big shout out to Marcus Jerkins and big shout out to Sloan. We appreciate all of you guys though for all your contribution. I take none of you guys for granted. I thank you. I love you. I respect you. I appreciate you. All right. I will pull back up with you guys hopefully on Friday around the same time, 6 p.m. Central. Remember, you guys, we go live each and every Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m. Central, and then 11 a.m. Central on Sundays. And sometimes we have our quick little upload. So make sure that you guys hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss it. All right. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I thank you guys so much for pulling up with me. And I'll see y'all in the next dope discussion. All right. And again, fellas, please stay disciplined. Do not get tricked out of your spot by way of a pretty face, small waist, and fat ass, whatever. Don't do it. Make these females have to pour into you in other ways outside of just the physical. All right. All right. Much love and peace, y'all.